Hello, 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 hello. I'm sorry I'm late. You know, life sort of got in the way, but I am here. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming. I'm only 15 minutes late. It's all good. So welcome to Wednesday Wisdom. We're feeling sassy today. We're going full sass. So Rebel deck on deck. So let's open this dizzle, shall we? All right, Spirit, what would you like us to know for this week? Pop a comment or a heart or a thumbs up or something in the comments so I can say hi. Hey Franny, thanks for joining me. Really appreciate it. Sorry I'm late. All right, Spirit, what have we got? Oh, all right. Well, 3 cards flipped over as I was shuffling, so let's go with it. Okay, so I don't know about you, but I've been feeling a little saucy this week. So for this week, the sauce and the sass will continue. So the first card is don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone, you need some fucking alone time, and you know why. So that's our first card. Don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone, you need some fucking alone time, and you know why. I don't know that I really need to explain that one, but there's been a lot happening. I know that I need some time. Second card is it's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. So this is the second card for this week. So sauciness, we've got our head up our ass because we're sort of getting on our own soapbox and sort of feeling all about ourselves and internalizing and thinking, hey, you know, I'm right about this and you're wrong about that. Well, there's more than 2 sides to everything. So step down off the soapbox and maybe try to see somebody else's perspective. Just a thought. Yeah. Get your head out of your ass. Pronto. And the last one, rebel. Because fuck it. So, whatever it is that has got you going on, because these two are sort of like past energy and just coming up to today, maybe moving into tomorrow. All of that shit's been going on. It's been happening. Now it's time to just like get out of your head and get back into your heart space and figure shit out, see what aligns with you, and let the rest of it go, because you don't always have to be right. And this one is saying, just because it doesn't fit with somebody else's, hey, thanks for coming in. So just because it doesn't fit with somebody else's ideas or goals or what they think you should do as a way to maybe relax or let off a little steam, it's not up to them. Rebel. So our cards for this week again were don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone, you need some fucking time alone, and you know why. So that was our first card. Second card was it's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. So get off your soapbox, because there's more than just you going on. There's other stuff, and figure something out that you want to do that you haven't done or you've wanted to do, and people have sort of poo-pooed the idea. It's not up to them. Just, stay safe and stay healthy. And yeah. All right, my girls. I have Oracle of the Fairies. I have the Super Attractor deck. Right, Adrian? Totally. The Akashic Tarot. And we're going to pull in Moonology this week because the full moon was just this last week. So let me know what you're feeling. Let me know what you're feeling. Other than called out. Because I'm definitely feeling that as well, Adrian. Because I have had a few moments this week. And I took some time to sit down and go, hey, maybe I just need to just chill out a little bit. All right. So fairies called to me, so I pulled the fairies. Moonology? All right, eh? We'll do Moonology. The moon. All right, I like the Moonology deck. Sometimes it's a little bit cryptic, so I have my book. But I don't know, we'll see what happens. All right, Spirit, what do you need Adrian to know for this week? Still in the energy of the full moon. Full moon helps you release things that no longer serve you. It helps you reset, set new intentions and new goals for the month ahead. I am not an expert in the cycles of the moon. I keep trying to do it, but I keep forgetting because my brain. But my pal, Ro, from Rose Glow Healing is really good with astrology charts and moon phases and stuff. So we can always tag her for other questions if you have them. But yeah, let's see what the moon deck has. Moon. All right, what have we got for Adrian? Do I need to choose? Or are you gonna make one fall out of the deck? Nope. All right, I'm gonna have to choose. Oh, Adrian. So your card is a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. So Libra is obviously an astrological sign, but it is the sign of balance. Libras are always seeking balance. So win-win outcome, scales are going to be balanced. Whatever it is that you've been working toward, I feel like it's sort of been almost like you're dragging your feet, because it's just one of those ones you're just like, for crying out loud, like just let's get to the process, get to the moving part of it. Following, balance is good. So full moon in Libra is about balance. Full moon, like I said, is about releasing things that no longer serve you, setting new intentions, moving forward, or looking at manifesting what you want. More so on the releasing end. So if there's something that you've been hanging on to that's sort of sitting in your heart, it's okay to let that go now. It's okay to release that, to move on, and then that'll help balance the scales for you. Also, the color, well, there's two colors. There's pink and there's purple. So pink is related to your self-love and love of others. Usually when it's green, it's love in general, love of others. When it's pink, it's more related to your own self-love. So give yourself some self-care this week. Spa day, massage, something like that to help just sort of release anything that's going on in your body. And the purple is associated either with the third eye or the crown chakra, or sometimes the common chakra that sits about 6 inches above your head. So trust your intuition, trust the guidance that you're getting about which way you need to go. Because they've been they've been trying to give you messages. They might have to get a little more in your face, because maybe you're like me sometimes and you don't see the signs. Yeah, so if you're hearing your name, if you're seeing something that means a lot to you, that's spirit trying to get, hi April, thanks for joining us. Yeah, that's spirit trying to sort of get in touch with you, to sort of help you on the next step of the journey, to help you find the balance. Like I said, going to a spa, going to a massage or something will help release that stuff, which is going to help release that burden, which is going to help you find the balance. And I also feel like you got balance last week too, didn't you? Or the week before, where you need to find balance. So you're still on that journey. You're still trying to find the balance and seek what's sort of the best fit for you and what's the best way to go, which is where your intuition and your guidance is going to come in. They're trying to give you direction. Sometimes us leech women are not so great at following directions, but just trust the guidance. Everything is going to work out, and it'll feel good. You'll feel like you've won in the end, so your win-win situation. And and maybe we're still a few days out, but you're still, okay. Write a list of things that you're ready to release. Write that down. Write I release over it. Rip that shit up, and you can burn it, or you can bury it and just let it go to the universe, because that will help you release anything that you need to release, my love. All right. Okie dokie. April, you're new to my readings, so I'm just doing card readings for everybody. Right now, I was reading from Moonology. Franny's next on Moonology. I've got Oracle of the Fairies, if you want to read from there. The Akashic Tarot. Super Attractor. And one of my favorite decks is the Rebel deck, and they don't play. They don't play when Rebel deck is in play. So, April, if you'd just like to hang out and watch, that's totally cool. If you'd like me to spirit sassy with some of my cards, let me know. Either way is great. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. All right, Franny. Franny. Spirit, what do you need Franny to know? What do you need Franny to know? What do you need her to understand this week? Alright. I'm getting so hot right now. Oh my god. Alrighty, April. I will pull you next. Franny. I think I need to choose. They're not letting cards pop out of the deck. Okay. So, Franny, what have we got in store for you? All right, Franny. Oh, Franny. Nothing is yet set in stone. The mutable moon. Go with the flow, baby. And there's your water again, so we need to get you that water feature. Go with the flow. Listen to the guidance. Stop resisting it. There's a bit of resistance coming from you, and I'm not sure if it's because you're afraid to take that next step, or you want to get settled in something first. Spirit kind of works backwards. They don't really want you to get settled first. They're just like, here you go. Now you can figure it out as you go along. So just go with the flow. Listen to your intuition, listen to your guidance. Let go of the urge to try and control things. That is different than setting boundaries though. So let go of the urge to try and control the narrative and what's happening on this journey of yours. do set up some spiritual boundaries, because you know you have spirit likes to visit you in the middle of the night, so set up some boundaries. I can help you with that if you would like. And the blue in the card and the green self-love and using your voice to speak your truth. And period of transition. That's what I'm hearing. So you are in a period of transition. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. And you don't need someone to teach you, because you already know it, if that makes sense to you. You already know. You've known for a long time. Just trust. Trust and it will show itself. Don't wait for it to show itself to trust, which is one of my problems. Believing is seeing. Seeing isn't believing. So trust, and the path will lay itself in front of you. And you're good to go. Like you know, deep down you know. You have it in your heart. So you're good. All right? Yes. Yeah, just take that leap of faith. Ro likes to say it's a launch of faith. You're launching yourself out to fly amongst the stars. All right. April. The Akashic Tarot is calling you. So, I have cards flying. Just 1 second, please. Cards are falling out of their boxes, and it's not going to do. All right. April, we have got you with the Akashic Tarot. So, Spirit, what would you like April to know? What is the message for April this week? What is the message that we need April to know? The message for April, What is the message for April? I'm sorry about my singing. I can't. I might have to choose. Oh, well, that's like 10 cards. Oh, there we go. All right. In the process of 10 spilling out, one fell over. All right, so we have Initiation and the Count Saint Germain. Oh, this is an interesting card, and it was in the protection position or the reverse position. So this is your card. So it was in this position when it fell out of the deck. And it's not a warning to you, it is a protection message or just something that you need to pay extra close attention to, April. You're gonna get a couple of downloads, and they're gonna be intense. They're gonna be quite intense because there's new knowledge that's coming down for you that you will need to process, and then you will need to share out either through teaching or through practice. I'm feeling it is cosmically aligned with you. And there's... oh yeah, and there's an angelic connection for you as well. So trust the intuition that you're getting, trust the guidance that you're receiving. Sit in meditation or sit in space for you to be able to receive the information and the messages, because they are important. They are important for you, and they're important for you to share. And trust the process. And even though it's going to sound weird and you may feel like you have no idea what you're talking about, trust the information, trust the words. Okay, slow down. Trust the words, trust the speech, trust the language that is coming out of your mouth. That is what they said. And go into your heart space to receive the information and the messages, and it will become clearer. You also might receive messages through your dreams. But it is definitely divinely connected, and it's definitely angelic or cosmically connected for you, and it's coming down for you to share out to the masses. Does that resonate with you? Have you been feeling a little like you're going through a transition? And there's some pink in there too, so maintain your heart space. Self-love in, love out, while you're receiving these messages. All right? Let me know if that's sounds right or aligns with you or resonates with you. If it doesn't, let me know too. I mean, feedback is good no matter what it is. It helps you learn. Awesome. Woo woo! All right, so messages from Spirit totally received. Okay, everyone's gonna get a Super Attractor card now. Super Attractor. All right, what is the message? Yes, yes. Thank you. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You're welcome. We can connect because I've been getting some light language messages, and a friend of mine, Tracy, also gets light language messages. If you want me to connect the two of you, you might have the same or similar languages. Yeah. All right. What is the message for everybody from the Super Attractor deck this week, Spirit? I'm sorry, I know it's boring watching people shuffle cards. I wish I had like a ventriloquist act. Okay, cool. April, you're on Facebook. I was gonna ask you, I know you're on Facebook. I'll set up a chat with all of us. How about that? I'm just learning. I've only gotten a few downloads of light language. But yeah, anyway, yes, I can definitely do that. That would be awesome. All right, so Spirit's making me choose cards this week. Okay, oh. All right, my loves. So Super Attractor card says, when I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. I mean, how beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? Spirit is telling us unequivocally that they've got our back. And that if we just let go and trust, which I kind of have a hard time with sometimes, fully admit it, if we just let go and trust, everything will fall into place that is in alignment with us. So if it's not in alignment with us, it does tie into each card, right, Franny? Yeah. So if it's in alignment with us and we are in alignment with it and we're practicing that, everything's going to fall into place. And whatever is not in alignment with us, whatever no longer serves us or serves a purpose in our lives, it is time to let that go. We don't need it anymore. We don't need to have that anymore. We don't need to have whatever it is. I mean, this last week, personally, there's been a lot of stuff. There's been a lot of stuff happening, and it's been weighing heavily on me, and how maybe I react to things and how I can maneuver through that. And it hit me last night. I just need to be me, and I just need to let go of carrying everybody else's emotions, because my empathicness is all about that right now. So whatever no longer sits with you, doesn't feel good to you anymore, doesn't sit in your heart space and makes you ache and makes you sad, and just let it go now. We don't need to carry that anymore. Hey, Jen. Jen, would you like a card as you've joined us? I could do another, I'll do another Rebel deck for everybody. Just because Rebel's freaking hilarious. Okay. Jen, you're getting a Rebel deck then. And thanks for joining me from work. Oh, okay. Okay, so... Oh, April, like, so much. So much. Yeah, is this even mine? Yep. Okay. Jen. 4 cards fell out of the deck, 2 of which were at the beginning of the reading, which are just hilarious. So, I'll go back to those, but the card that is sitting for you, that's sort of popping out for you, yeah, this one. Some good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. So, again, Spirit is asking us to trust. Spirit is asking you to trust and to know that by trusting, the path will lay itself in front of you, and you just need to follow it. I know it's really, really hard to let go of that control. I know it is. I struggle with this all the time. Hanging on for dear life, thinking that's what's going to keep it, and that's what's going to help me, and that's what's going to put me, where I want to be. Not remembering or choosing to forget, maybe, that, yeah. So just know that it's okay. I was having an issue last night, and I was thinking all of these things, and today everything is fine. So trust, and I know anxiety is no joke. I know anxiety is no joke. So when you're feeling that moment of anxiety, just try to breathe and know that you're not alone, and that people are there for you if you just need a body on the other end of the phone, if you're having that moment. So you're okay. It'll be okay. So the 2 cards that fell out of the deck from the beginning of the reading, which Spirit's like, you really need to hit this home. The first one is, it's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. So this was at the beginning of the reading when I opened my session. And this just goes back to sort of the energies from last week that have built up, that we sometimes forget that there's more than 2 sides to the story, that sometimes we forget that we need to have perspective, that it's not always all about us and our thoughts and our feelings and how we're taking in or thinking of a situation. So just remember, especially in the coming week, when you're speaking with somebody or when you're commenting on something, do it with kindness and with love, because words have power. So just make sure that whatever you're doing and you're putting out there, you're doing it from your heart and with love, because we have each other, and we need to figure it out. And the other one was rebel, because fuck it. So this is not saying be a dick. This one is saying whatever it is that you've been wanting to do and people are like, don't do that, or you're in your head like, don't do that, rebel against it and do it, because it will feel good. It'll feel lovely, and especially if it's in alignment with you, because then everything will fall into place and the path will fall open and everybody will be happy. And the last one, don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky lying bastards. So Jen, that just sums that up nicely for you, hey? Your brain can lie to you. Yeah. I mean, I get in my head and I start spinning and thinking and just like freaking out. Sometimes your brain will lie to you, and you just need to remember that it's lying to you, and it sucks, and you need to tell it to take a flying leap and to fuck off, because nobody has time for that shit these days. All right. How's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing? We've been on for about half an hour. Is everybody sated with their sass from spirit? Perfect. Perfect. And you know, if you need to, you can reach out. You know where I am. Alrighty, my loves. I'm going to end our session now. Thank you so much for joining me. I mean, right? Spirit sass is fun. Spirit sass gets the message across. Spirit sass is fun. So, thank you for joining me. I love you all so much, and I appreciate you. If I don't talk to you every day, if I don't see you every day, it's not because I don't want to. It's, you know, we're all busy. So thank you. Good night. Have a lovely rest of your week. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful summer week that we're having. All right. Love you.